welcome to the chat, Rosie. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you here. Oh, you missed out on yesterday's stream. Mortimer was trying to chat you up. As you can see on your friends list, you've got Mortimer, and he came, literally spawned from nowhere, tried to see if he can chat you up. So yeah, that happened, and then Shay came, so I had to spill the tea to Shay to say, yeah, your man is whiling while still clearly married to Bella Goth. But he tried it. He tried it. But yeah, that was, but you listen, your sim rejected him not once, but twice. She outright rejected him because he is such a story behind. It's crazy. But yeah, so as you can see, because I don't know if you managed to see a little bit of yesterday's stream, but this is as far as we got in the build. So there was a lot of improvisation that had to be done in like this type of section because it was kind of tricky. And obviously, you know how like with the images, not everything is fully clear in clear view. So yeah, we managed to get like at least the basic structure done to just give us leeway on how we're going to go about doing the rest of this build. So I'm actually quite excited because there's one thing. Thank you. I'm so glad that you think it looks amazing so far. So here's the thing, right? There's one thing that was really bothering me because like normally I think maybe because when I'm building offline, I take my time, that sort of thing. So I'm gonna just go and get a close-up view of the pool because that was the one thing that was bothering me. Obviously, this is the closest I could get. However, sat down, did a bit of tweaking, figured it out in my head, and I said, oh my gosh, I remember now. I had to remember my build tricks for making a pool. So now let me make this picture maybe a little bit smaller so it doesn't take over the whole screen. Okay, so we are going to do the pool the proper way. Now, it's not going to obviously be the exact kidney shape because that's literally impossible in The Sims. But what we can do is we can get, was she about to, okay, she's not about to go swimming. Good, good, good. She's literally been swimming. Rosie, she's literally, should I say, Sim Rosie has literally been swimming, sunbathing, swimming, sunbathing, swimming, sunbathing, and sunbathing, and a bit more sunbathing, and then a little bit more sunbathing. That's literally has been her routine to the point where I was like, wait, is she starting to burn and get a tan? What is going on? It was actually quite funny. She literally kept on sunbathing. I said, girl, go inside. We had to like literally build her this, add this little mini apartment down here just so she can have somewhere to stay, sleep, eat. It's pretty accurate. That is so funny. So I was like, girl, in the end, I said, okay, girl, go inside. Now, come on, inside you go. Sunbathing at 7 p.m. The sun is literally gone down. Why are you still trying to sunbathe at 7 p.m.? It's so fun. I was like, girl, get it together. So we're going to delete that entirely. And I'm actually going to do this real quick because I feel like it's just going to bother. Where's the terrain? Terrain tool. La, 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 la. Yes, it's that one. And we're just going to cover this up. Some late night pooling with no sun, trying to sunbathe with a phantom sun. Let's cover that off. And then now, all right, are you ready? We're gonna get it to look as close as possible, and it's still gonna look pretty. I'm just so happy I figured it out. So let me see. Looking at the pool, let me do it this way. I'm actually gonna do it that way because it's gonna be easy for me to see what I'm doing. We're going to start with. I'll start with that one. Okay, plop that down and push that in, push that in. And it's very quick, by the way. Very, very quick. And gotta copy that one. Okay, and literally bring them to, oh, okay, I'll just do another one. It's fine, it's fine. Because I was meant to make 3 copies of that, actually. But it's fine. It's easy peasy pumpkin squeezy. We're going to turn that to come like this. Hello. Hey, Stephanie. Welcome. Hey, Steph. Steph, welcome to the live stream. Rosie. Stephanie is actually my young sister back home. And Stephanie, this build that I'm doing is basically Rosie's real life dream home. So you guys can get acquainted in the chat. And so now this bit, and then I need this bit. Turn it around, turn around. There we go. Bring that in. And bring that in. And then let's copy that. We're going to copy this twice. Okay, because we're going to need both pieces. Then I'm going to take that one, bring it over. Voila. Take that, bring it over. And done. So now I'm going to move this one slightly out of the way whilst I go and tackle this one, right? And then now I'm going to move, hang on, where is my grid? Is the grid off? No, it's, I need to bring it down. I went too down. There's my grid. Okay, cool. So I want to see what where the edge is. Let's bring that there. And then found this home dealer absolutely cannot afford out of dream. I know, right? I mean, who doesn't look at property websites and like literally look at their dream home? Like if you see the mega mansion that I built, that's actually based on a combination of two homes that I felt that if I was to combine some of the features on both those homes, that would be my dream home. Hence the mega mansion. And then this, I need to, hang on, let me look at it this way. I need to bring that like this. That should work. Yep. Okay. All right. I think we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Let me see. Now this has to be perfectly aligned, and I don't want it to be too long. Otherwise, it won't look cute. So let me see. I think that's too long. So let's bring that in a bit more. Yeah. I think that will work. So now let's combine. Worst case scenario, I can always remove a bit in the middle. That is fine. Voila. There you go. This is the closest. Well, if you can dream it, you can speak it like into the dream, Rosie. Don't lose hope. Do not lose hope, Rosie. Exactly. Do not lose hope. I've decorated this home for every holiday in my head. That's what's up. Hey, Shay. Welcome to the stream, Shay. So this, okay, guys, if you can look at the picture, let me see if I can bring it close. This is the closest we're going to get. This is literally, at least it looks a bit more rounded, a bit more smoother, but this is literally the closest. You're absolutely right. The only thing I cannot get past is that it's located in the New York, New Jersey area, and I refuse. Pool looks good, thank you. Yes, so this, guys, this was the thing that tormented me. I'm just happy that I've actually been able to figure it out. So now we can rest easy that we've got a pool that is as close to the kidney shape as possible. So now I just have to move the pool a little bit forward, I think here, because it is quite close to the staircase according to the pictures. And then everything else obviously will follow suit around it when we get around to decorating this part properly. So at least that's done. So honestly, that's literally, it's very quick. It was a very quick bit. Very quick. So we're going to, and then this, putting this, if you can notice, it actually matches the ground, which kind of is similar to how the real life pool looks, where you can't really tell if there's like an edge and stuff like that. I mean, I could try and create what seems like it could be, you know, what you call it? What's it called? Stairs, because you know we can't do those either. So in order to get that done, the method to that, because last time, remember, I was trying to recreate it and I literally could not put the stairs underneath. Hang on, it won't let me do that, right? Yeah, sorry, let me go basement tool, please. That's what I was meant to do. So basement tool, and then put that down. Let's cover the whole area that we want the stairs to be on, potentially. I'll try it one more time, although because we've got the rounded sections, I doubt it's gonna give in. I think the only part it might be able to give me is if I try to put the stairs in the straight section, but even then it might not work. But that is actually not even the aim, because the aim technically, let's see, what's Nightbot doing? Okay, just sending reminders. I think I need to put the reminders a little bit more spaced apart, but that will have to be in the settings after this stream, ready for the next one. Thank you for the hearts. I see the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Let's see. Okay, so the trick here. Now you, oh yes, it's at an angle as well. Oof. Bring it down. If it greens me, yeah, it's not gonna work. All right, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. The next alternative. Nightbot or Nightbot, listen. But here's the thing, I did change some of the settings so that Nightbot is not so strict as it was, like literally for the most basic thing. Nightbot is literally hanging out in the chat. Nightbot is just like I might have to, like, the intervals in which it always chilling, literally. Hang on, let me have a look real quick. Nightbot dashboard, timers. Let me see. Yeah, let me increase the interval time so that it's not so excessive. There you go. So it should reduce the interval time for, let's increase that one as well, and then let's increase this one as well so the intervals are not so excessive. There we go. So hopefully the intervals should now be a little bit more sporadic. Siri doesn't care about Siri, listen, Siri out here just wilding all the time, okay? Siri is always wilding. All right, so, okay. This is the method that you can actually be able to utilize in order to get something that appears to be stairs. So these are not going to be functional. No, Nightbot is still going to be there, but just sporadically. Like, it's not going to be every few seconds reminding you that it's a Christian gaming platform. Because next thing, Nightbot will be like, have you gone to church? That would be Nightbot. See, is Siri rude? I didn't know Siri was rude. I'm not an iPhone user. As you lot in the chat are iPhone users. Like, I'm not an iPhone user. So I didn't know that Siri was rude. That's a shame, because Alexa is nice. Alexa is actually nice. Now, let's see which table I can actually use. I need a round table. Girl, I did not ask you to respond. Now, she decided, I'm not even going to mention her name. She literally had decided to respond because she thought I was calling her. Okay, so there's a trick to this. We're going to maximize this. We're going to put, this is where the corner is, right? We want to be this corner. Okay, because this is the corner that we want, we're going to bring it down, put it down here, go up. Okay, here we go. Let's see where it is. Okay. Hang on. Escape. Okay, so rather than using, I'm going to use tool because I feel like if I use that, it's going to, so I'm going to minus, I always do 0.5 as a test first to see how far down it goes. Okay, so I'm going to minus 2. Let's see. Okay, I think that's perfectly fine. And then I'm going to, let me, what do I want to do? Do you know what? I'm going to do this. Duplicate it. You're going to click it. That's fine. We're going to bring the same thing, and then we're going to increase. Nightbot is still bringing out a lot. Okay. Siri doesn't get the accents. I wonder what Siri is. Okay, and then we're gonna click that. We're gonna elevate. We're gonna minus 2.5. Wait, did I do 2? Okay, let's see. Okay, that's high up. Okay, this actually is helpful. If I look at it from here, I can actually see minus 2. Yeah, too high. Elevate. Bring it back. Okay. So minus 1. Okay. Now I need to minus 0.5 because there's still a bit of a space. You went too far, my gosh. 0.5, bring back up. Minus 0.25. How about that? Okay. Right. Okay, now I'm going to... I can duplicate this. Let's see if it will allow me to do it. Okay, perfect. Because then I can do that. Grab it. Bring it here. Right. Bring it down 1. Bring that back. Click it. Elevate. Minus 3. Let's see what minus 3 gives us. Okay. Bring back up. Let's do minus 1.5. Not too hard enough. Okay, so minus, let's see what minus 1 gives us this time around. Okay, how does it look here? There's still space. Okay, minus 0.5. Too much. 0.5, bring it back up. Okay, minus 0.25. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Good, good, good. We're going to duplicate that one. Bring it here. Lock it out. Take that. Bring it up there. And then the idea here is to create the illusion of stairs. Return to her to the sender. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, have I reduced that in size? No, I have not. So hold on to it and down 1. There. Alrighty, so bring back that. Oh, why is it not changing color? There we go. Okay, elevate minus 1.2. No, 1.5. I'll say 1.5. Yeah, and then there's still space. So minus 0.25. There's still space. Minus 0.05. Okay, we're almost there. Although, yeah, the stairs only, they start small. Although I feel like this is not really doing, because I haven't reached up there. So even if I do this, hang on. Let go. Oh my gosh, toggle. Thank you. Okay, let's see. I had to bring a notebook to write all these hacks down. Okay, see, this is the idea, but the only thing is, you see, it's not thick enough. Because, like, come on, you dive and then the stairs down there. So, hang on. Which one's the thicker? I think maybe I need a thicker table. That's the idea. Hang on. Am I to use maybe this table? Hang on, let's see. Although that's going to be like super thick. Although I do like the fact that it's, you know, let's make it, no, smaller. Because if it was this, it would actually work, because then I can do this. Elevate. I hate the fact that I think they fixed the glitch that literally allowed you to put stairs. I'm trying to remember how I did it, because I learned it from somebody else and I kind of like, I memorized it. I've never been able to free myself of my Sims addiction with these fancy tricks. Uh, minus 0.25. Let's see. Aha, can you see that? Can easily. So, all right, I think I have an idea. I'm praying that this idea works. Let's see if it works. So even if we've got this, I'm gonna have to get rid of this. I know this was felt like an exercise in fertility, but this is what trial and error looks like. So now I'm gonna just do this. Okay. And I have to remind myself that this was, is that the size? Okay, bigger. And then elevate. Let's minus 2.5. Let's see. Okay, bring it up a bit. 2. Too much. Minus 1. Okay, so because it's too backwards, I'm gonna bring it forward. Come on, you can move. But if I do this, we'll move. What is it doing? Okay, since you don't want to listen to me. Is it because it's in the pool that it's being weird? I need it here. Okay. And then I need it to go down. Because the control 9 doesn't, the control 0 doesn't work. Unless you've already done control 9, which is kind of bizarre. Minus 2. Okay. Let me bring that up by a bit. 0.5. Good. That is the idea. All right. So now can you toggle off? Thank you. I mean, ideally, why is it giving me trouble with selecting things? This game, when it decides to glitch, it really glitches. Okay, bring it here. Thank you. And then bring it here. No, it's not gonna. Okay, that's fine. We'll do it my way. Make it bigger, just ever so slightly, so that I can be able to here. Bring that back. Click. Yep, that's perfect. That is perfect. And then elevate. So minus, it has to go a little further, right? So I'll do minus 2.7 maybe. All right, Rosie. See you in a bit. Yeah, okay, that works. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, let's duplicate this anyways whilst we're at it. Hello, Rustbot DT Semester 1. How are you? How are you? I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. And let me get rid of that. Good, good. I'm glad to know that you're doing well. Okay, so I'm gonna bring that right there. But obviously it's the same size as this one, so I have to actually increase it in size by a bit. And then bring tool mod back, select it. Let's see, is that going to, I think it'll be fine. And then we have to minus, I think I'll have to minus 3 for this one. Oh, even more. Okay. Minus 1 to go further down. Yes. Okay, I think we are making headway. So I'm going to go ahead and duplicate it here. Which is a shame. See how it's literally following suit? But it's fine. I've already developed a method, so I might as well just stick to that method. Because it's working so far. It hasn't done me wrong so far. Going back and forth with tool. Okay, elevate. So minus 3.7. Because I feel like this, yeah. Minus, because it's a lot bigger, isn't it? So minus 2, I guess, this time. Let me elevate it ever so slightly. 0.5. There. Yeah, that's much better. I think I can add maybe 1 or 2 more, and then I should be done with adding the artificial stairs for this. Make it bigger by 1 more again. And put that there. That should work. Okay, go back to tool. and then bring that down. Minus so 3.7. So we're talking about -5. Let's see what -5 gives us. Wow. Okay. Still doesn't take us. Okay, -3, because there's still a bit. Okay, -2 was too much, so let's bring it up by 1 and bring it up by 0.5. It's half of 1. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. So I think I'll do one more for just all intents and purposes. Okay, make that one bigger again. This is the last of the lot, and that should hopefully. Oh, I might have to move it ever so slightly. Okay, so it seems when something is attached inside the pool, it struggles to actually be moved. That's interesting and good to know. So let me see if I can measure that around. That needs to move this way a little bit. Yeah. And this way. Yeah, that's it. I think that should work. So now when we elevate, so this is going to be -6. And then -3. Okay, and then bring it back by 1. Okay, back by 1 again. Okay, -0.5. And a bit more. -0.25. And voila. And then what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to bring it down -0.1, maybe just a little bit, so it can actually give a proper illusion of stairs. Then we're going to go back up. Voila. And we've got our stairs. We have got our stairs in our swimming pool. So which means we can't move the swimming pool now. It stays here. Because literally, obviously the stairs are not functional, but they give the illusion that they're actually some stairs similar to the picture. Kind of. I mean, there's a lot more. But still, I hope the sim doesn't try to sit and put a plate. Can you imagine? They literally decide to put a plate on there and then something starts to smell and you can't figure out where it's coming from when they've actually gone and put it in there. Now that would be insane. Oh, this is a shallow pool. Let's see what happens if I try to make it taller. Aha. I am not about to start adding more stairs. No, thank you. Let's bring it up. I think medium is okay. Because if I do medium, I should be able to at least do this then. No, you're refusing. Okay, let's duplicate you. You refuse to duplicate and thingy. Let's try this again. Okay. Let's make it. No. Make it bigger. Actually, the good thing is, like this, I can actually bring it down since I'm not bringing anything upwards. I'm not bringing anything downwards, sorry, I meant to say. This is actually easier. This is actually easier. Interesting enough. Let's see, go up. Go up. 9999. 999. Okay, so this needs to go down in size. There we go. One more maybe? Yeah. Then one last one to complete. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring this up. Ooh, 2 up. And then increase it in size. Bring it back down. It has to go down one size. And then I just have to bring it then. Although I feel like it's too... Okay, I'm gonna have to use the thingy tool because I feel like it's too small. Oh my gosh, why won't it select it? Hang on, can I select that? It's being so weird. I think it won't select it so long as it's in the pool. I thought so. Okay, let's deselect that. Let's come out of that. Let's hold that out. Bring it up again. Bring it here. That way, with tool, I can still be able to select it. There we go. And then let's scale it up. Let's see. Scale it up by... So it's 1 is the standard, and that's the smaller version. So if I say 2, let's see what 2 gives us. Okay, 2 is that. Scale it by 1.5 then. I think that should suffice. And then I should be able to do this and then bring it down a little bit. Yeah. And that is the stairs, and the pool is not too shallow but not too deep. It's just right. I mean, the stairs are long, but they're there nonetheless. The stairs are long, but they're there nonetheless. Okay, so let us get some pool features, shall we? I like this water from Get to Work. And then let us decorate the pool itself, because right now it's still very plain. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I should be able to delete the room. Yeah. Because the room was there just to give us the leeway to add these tables that are actually looking a bit like an ice cream. And we're going to add that after. So I need the walls. Hey, Sage! You made it! Welcome, Sage! How are you doing, darling? How's your Sunday going? Hope you're having a good Sunday. Let's see. Let's add this and that. I'm actually gonna do this on the outside, to be honest, because I cannot not color the outside of even basements, because I feel like I've not finished my job. And where is the one that's similar? There. I think that's the one that I had last time. There you go. Do the corners. There we go. Do that bit. And I can't get to the other corner because I literally can't see. Oh, wait. It's actually allowing me to do something. There we go. That is perfectly fine. And then let us add some lights, shall we? Go back to the tool. The pool items. Okay, let's see. What have we got that's not going to clash too much? Something that's not going to clash too much, because this is too much, because it's literally the same thing. It's too much decor. What about this? I feel like the same thing. So I think I'm just going to keep the lights simple, but steam on it, bubbles and steam. Yes. So the bubbles and the steam, I'm actually going to put one right here, even if it's not going to be visible. The steam will still should come through. And then I'm going to put the other one right here. And then, following the pattern that we have in here, I'm going to put the lights. Put that one there. I hate it when the lights do not like duplicate immediately. I kind of like, one feature that I do like about building is when you're placing lights and then it brings about the next one almost immediately after, rather than having to go pick it again. I think I'll put a light there too. And we'll put a light here. And there. Okay, we need some more lights as well. This one's highly decorated. Let me take the grid off. Yeah, I don't even need to do much else, to be honest. In that case, it's just the lighting. Okay, so where can we put the lights? So we definitely have to put some by the stairs so that they're very visible at night. We need to make sure that that's a thing. There we go. Right there. Ooh, ooh, move, move, move. I need it to be here. No, hang on, it's by the corner. Yeah. Okay, don't play with me. That there. And over there. There we go. I feel like this is not, it's not even. It doesn't feel even. Hang on. Oh, it's not. It's not even. I think that's more even. Okay, so if I do this, there we go. Okay, why are they not lining up? But that looks gorgeous. I wish I could find a light that wraps around here. Now that would be so nice. Like, you know what I mean? Where you can literally see, you see how what this is? I would love to see something like that. Like the lights light up like that. Let me see, is there something I can manipulate that I can be able to do? Oh, there's a diving board. Do you want to add that? The build doesn't have it, but we can still add that if we want to. Okay, so these lights light up. I don't know why these ones don't then. What's the deal? Wait, what is that? Isn't it? Not sure when the post is. It's a drain. Don't. Okay, they're drains. That's fine. I don't know why always this entire time I actually thought there were lights. I was pretty convinced that there were lights. But the lights you can see. So I'm gonna put the lights around the stairs actually. I think that one should go in a little bit. There we go. That one too. I don't want them to be, oh, I don't want them to be too ostentatious at the same time. There we go. I think that one needs to move in a bit. There we go. That pool is quite deep. It is. I made it a little bit deeper because, but the Sims, I mean, the Sims will literally only drown if they're cold, or if they're, if they're cold, or if they are tired. But for the most part, they're actually able to get in, jump out even without stairs, weirdly enough. Because I think people were killing too many Sims, so they took out the option for people removing the ladder. So now people put walls if they want a Sim to drown. And I know I'm saying that so nonchalantly, but listen, we're desensitized to it in the game. It's actually not funny, but it's funny at the same time. All right, so now let's look at the decor. So one of the things that I discovered yesterday when I was looking at the entire build was this side of the house. I quickly discovered that this side, hang on, let me see if I can show you guys the picture. I'll go get the picture. There is an entire grass section, and there's a particular area that I looked that helped me see it clearly. Which part was it? Hang on, I'm trying to find it on the picture so I can add it. There's this one, and there's another though that I saw that literally gave me proper, where are you? Not you. I think it was this one actually, the same one, I just didn't look. So there's technically two pictures that gave me a better idea. Let me do this. I think this will, let me hide this one for now, a review, and then where is the other one? Okay, I have to add it as a new again, that's fine. I need display capture, not display capture, but window capture. Yeah, because this should be able to where is it? Which window? That one there. Is it that one? No, it's not that one. Hang on. Where is it? Oh, okay. I know why I can't find it. That is the folder where they all are in, but this is what I'm after. I need the slideshow. I need the slideshow. So let's try that again, eh? So window capture. Get rid of that one. Bring in a new one. Display capture, window capture. Yes, that's it. Slideshow. Okay, it should be visible now. There we are. Okay, I'm gonna be using this, and I'll be bringing it on screen every so often, hiding it, bring it on screen. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the entire slideshow of all the pictures that I have. So let me, where is it? There is one that fully shows, well, not fully, but at least it gives a better idea. So actually starting from here, there's this part. This part actually shows a little bit of this. It's just that it's a close-up. And then there is, not that one, this one here. This one, you see that when I zoom in? You can see it's the same one. It was just, it was close up and the chair was not in the way. But this piece of grass here is literally landscaping, kind of similar like terrain. It has to come all the way up here and it's kind of blocked off. And how you know that it's blocked off is when I looked here, let me scroll. Where is it? And here as well, you can get to see roughly like the stairs go across, because that makes perfect sense. Because if the stairs are actually facing this way, so the stairs actually going like that, facing this way, and when you look this way, you're looking at the stairs from one of these doors. So that's kind of like one of these rooms anyways. You're looking at these stairs. So you're literally standing here, this direction, and you're looking at the stairs and they're facing this direction. That's how I was able to kind of like figure that out. I think I'll make a very good PI. Oh dear. There we go. Okay, so here you can see when I was building this section, obviously I took some creative liberty adding extra plants just to kind of like mask away certain areas. And this, why has this moved up? I need to move them all down. Why have they moved up? That is hilarious. They should have never moved. Wait, something's changed. Something's changed. Did this thing change because of the pool? Hang on. Because these... Is that the... Hang on. Oh, wait. No. Okay, got it. I was thinking... Yeah, but they still need to move down. These definitely still need to move back down. But that's fine. That's an easy task. I'll just select them all. With tool, let me do that now actually, because what possessed them to move up? I wonder what I did. I must have done something. Oh, it's the selecting of it all though. Okay, let's do it. And also because this thing tends to bounce up and down so much, and I've got loads of parts, moving parts here. Hang on, I need that. I need that. I need that. Is that everything? No, one is still not been selected. I need that one right there. Has it been selected? You will join. And that. Wait, let's start from these ones inside. Yeah, there's still one more though. I feel like, yeah, that one there. Is that the back? Is that why I'm struggling? It's fine. If it gets left out, it gets left out. I have to figure out a way. So it seems both of them are. Okay, that's fine. Elevate. Minus... Let me see. How much space do we have? I would say 0.75 by the looks of things. Close. Minus 0.25. Voila. Alright, so now... These are the ones that decided to stay behind. I'm going to select you. And I'm going to select you. And let's see, elevate. So I did 0.75, then I did a 0.25, right? So technically it's minus 1 technically, or not? Where are they? I don't see them. Hang on. Input 0.25. Oh, I went too far. 0.75. Okay, they've come back up to that. Okay, minus 0.75 then. My goodness. Okay, there we go. They're in place. Toggle and done. All right, that part is done. So, as I was saying, this particular part here, right, as you can see, this is actually that bit there that's got nothing right now. What, as you can see, the door here is pretty much this here. Let me see. I want to make sure that you can see what it is. Yes, there we go. There we go. So this section is literally this section, and then this is literally terrain. So I'm literally gonna have to put like terrain tool, lift it, get it to be this height, add some stones next to it after to decorate. But the terrain tool, the way I'm gonna have to place it is bring it up high enough to come on this full level, because of the way the other picture showed it. It clearly stated, if I go back this way, okay, that there's grass on that level. And as you can see, this is where the drop is. You can literally see there's a drop. Although I feel like that's not safe, is it, really? But that's where the drop is nonetheless. There's literally nothing to stop anybody from falling over in real life. So that's literally what we're working with, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cover this so that you guys can see what I'm about to do. Let me press save, because we've done the pool, we've done the stairs and the pool, and we do not want to have to do that all over again, right? So let's go ahead and do this bit. Where are we? Terrain tool. Let's go down. Okay, here goes. I cannot believe I'm having to use terrain tool so much, but I'm loving it because of the simple fact that I am getting to use terrain tool in a fashion that I never got the opportunity to before. I think this needs to be... I chose this square. It's like, why are you playing at me? Okay, yes, this is perfect. Now we need it to go up though. Oh, other way, other way. I need it to literally be on this level. Is this... oh, it's too high. Oh, too high. Yeah, right this level. So, are we ready? Let's go. Oh! It's a bit fast, isn't it? Let's try that again. That was so fast. Okay, I don't mind if it comes off on this side for the simple reason that I can come back and straighten things out on that side. And also, remember, I'll be putting stones there anyways. So, all this section, basically, and I think from the way it's looking, because I haven't found any imagery that shows exactly how the full back area goes afterwards, I'm probably gonna have to add like a slope. So I'm gonna get it to come all the way like this, right? And then I'm gonna slowly bring it down bit by bit. Let me see how much. Yeah, I'll bring it down bit by bit, and then obviously then it will go to the ground, because that part is not being depicted in the pictures. So, okay, we're on here. So we're gonna take it down 1. So here. And your Sims should be able to slowly disembark, so to speak, without too much problems. And then let's take it down 1 again. And I'm just going to keep working with that like that. That should hopefully be helpful. Okay, and then take it down 1 again. So it's kind of like stairs, really. That's what I'm pretty much doing here. Bit by bit, like stairs. Bring that back down, up one, because I hate the fact that it took away that. And then, okay, now moving on, and bring it back down one. There we go. And bring it down. Yep, there we go. And bring it back up one. There. Huh, I didn't need to do too much there. I think I'm getting used to using the terrain tool properly now. I can see why certain builders, when they are used to the terrain tool, it's like it's their go-to when it comes to certain things. It does alleviate, it does alleviate certain problems, like certain obstacles, should I say, not really problems, but certain obstacles for sure. Bring that back. Okay. Because I used to always wonder, like, how do they make it look so easy? I get it now. I get it. Down. I absolutely get it. Because I wasn't experiment, as they say. I wasn't experiment. Let's see. What am I doing? Okay, cool. And we still go down one more. One more. And then a bit more. Control. Bracket down. I think we're almost to the ground. We're almost to the ground. Hello. I think this one, I'm gonna reduce that in size. Bring that down one. And then do that. Can I reduce it in size some more? Yeah, just one tile, please. Bring up. And then that's it. And then this, I should be able to bring it down, down. Sort it out, mate. And then bring it to the ground, okay? Bring it up one. Because that should kind of match. Really and truly. There we go. I don't know why this side won't show me, but it should suffice in being able to climb all the way up here. And then here in hopes that they don't drop to, you know, their demise. Let's see, bring that up. Okay, there we go. Let's clear that section up now. And then we're gonna add stones to go with it. We just need these two sections. We're using that flat, 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 flat. Come on. Oh my gosh, come on. There we go. Oh my gosh, come on. Why is it not? Is it, what's happening at the top? Okay, is it just being stubborn for the sake of being stubborn? There we go, that's it. That wasn't too tough now, was it, mate? Jeez. Okay, so now we're gonna get some stones. Let's get some stones, put them up there, because it's literally rocky, right? Can we bring that up again? Let's go back to that. Yeah. stoned, literally. Let me bring that in. Lock that in. Lock it. Okay. Okay, let's do this, and then there. So this is what we're looking at. Focus is here. This is what we're trying to achieve. Okay, stone edge. Stone edge, stone edge, stone edge. I know this is massive, so I do want a stone that will make life easy, I won't lie. Aha, one that's not too big, but not too small, but it will do the job. I mean, if you want to climb up there, by all means do climb. That's fine. Okay. Why does my volume sound low? I feel like my volume sounds low. Hang on, let me quickly just check my headphones volume, because I feel like I can't hear it much. Did I reduce the volume? Let's see. Audio. Nope, volume's fine. Volume is perfectly fine. Actually, I'm going to use the opportunity to kind of and the volume down here is also loud, so that's interesting. Or is it just my headphones volume? Maybe it's my headphones volume out here doing too much for no reason. Right. Okay, that's fine. All right, where were we? Let's carry on. Carry on as we were. And I have to be watchful of the time today, because I don't want to do the stream too late. I just wanted to come because one of the reasons why I came and did the stream, because I really wanted to fix the pool situation. That was a bother. But I figured I might as well do this side as well whilst I'm at it. Okay, so these lot. And duplicate them down here. Then bring them this way. Yep, all the way in. And this way a bit. That's what we're after. Make it look rocky. Obviously, I know that I'm not going to be able to, because you can't paint. It's annoying that you actually can't paint this section, because literally I would have just used the terrain tool to paint that, and then it would have created the same rock effect. However, that has proven to be obviously something that's going to be impossible. And so there's that. Let's push this back. Let's push this up. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. There's a lot of tool using here. Right. Okay, and next let's do some more. Bring it down here. That's it. Then up here, thank you. Move this way, and then move this way. That is fine. Let's see. I'm actually going to add the ones that's got green in them as well, for the simple reason that I can see like a bit of grass popping in. So this one, it's literally the same kind of thing. And I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate it there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate it up here. See if I can that's it. I think that works. I'm gonna move it a little bit to the side. Even with its thickness, I think that will work out. That one's the one I want. Why isn't it? There you go. It's like, bro, what are we doing? Click on that one. it right through them. Yep, that way it's layered and it looks a bit more random as opposed to staged. That's the idea. That's the general idea anyways. So I think this is actually okay. And now I'm not sure what the rest of it, I'm assuming from the aerial view that it's literally grass or something. Let me see. Hopefully that aerial view will give us some context. Where is it? Where are you? There. Okay. No context whatsoever. All I see is woodlands and grass, so that's what I'm gonna go with. So I'm gonna assume that I am gonna, let's close this. So come back to this. Let's close this. And I'm gonna make the assumption that out here it's literally just bush and trees and stuff. And so I think that's probably what I'll end up decorating the rest of the area with. These other, ooh, it's a huge boulder, and I can't make it any. Oh my gosh, it's a massive. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Where are the small ones? I wish this had multiple colors because these are such good stones. Hang on, go down, go down. I need these again. Nice shape, but my gosh, are you massive or what? Are they all really massive? Okay, so hang on, something that looks a little bit to the normal side, but I wish I was a different color, in my opinion. Hang on, maybe this one? Yeah, that's better. Okay, so if I reduce that one, no, and then if I use 9, no, I don't want you to do that. No, stop it. Stop it. Don't you dare skip. Don't. You did it. No. I had to just keep it there just for the sake of peace. Because I actually did want it to come right there. My gosh. And then now move this way a little bit. And then this way, because you're going to come down. There. Or not, because it feels like it's just floating now. Hang on. Okay, down. This is the method that I use if I'm trying to avoid using the scaling tool. There. Okay. Bush, trees, you name it. Okay. Now, since this is a platform, everything's going to be doing their best to literally try and skip and jump. And so I'm going to try the shrubs, but the ones that kind of... Can you give me a full list, please? Thank you. These ones. These, yes. And these, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they are seasonal in the sense that they actually also change depending on the weather. So now it's just a matter of getting them in there. There. Yep, this works for me. And then I'm gonna literally, is that the widest one? Wait, have I lost it? What is it? There we go. I'm purposely putting them backwards so they can be closer, and then I'm gonna come and put the other one to face the opposite direction, or maybe just something else entirely, in hopes that that works. And I could easily use the two mod, but because of the positioning, it's gonna be very tricky, so I'm better off doing this. This actually will end up quicker than me having to fix a mistake. So there, turn it over, turn around, pretty much that. Move tree, move. These random trees that they put everywhere, like I think it's a catch-22 with some of these trees. So I like to be able to see them for certain scenery and things like that, but when you're trying to build, yeah, it's like you don't want them in the way. and they don't disappear. So they disappear when you don't want them to disappear, and then they don't disappear when you want them to actually disappear. So it's, you know, see, like right now, like literally move. Thank you. You have to proper zoom in, which again gets in the way of the structure that you're trying to create, you know. It's a bit of a bother, if you ask me. So I'm gonna use that because it's gonna act like a little bit like a fencing of sorts. Speaking of, I think I should be able to put a fence starting from this side going upwards, because is that the last tile? That is the last tile. It's kind of stretched out. So let's see what fencing I can be able to place. Is there one that's got yes, okay, we're gonna use that one, and we're literally, we can't start fencing from there, so we're gonna just, yep. Okay, we're not taking it all the way out there. It's only reaching here. It's absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. And I love the fact that fencing does this. I wish walls could do this. They're flexible with terrain. I actually do appreciate that. So now that actually gives me the leeway to be able to, so even when I finish the build, this might be okay to actually leave, even if personally it's not what I prefer to do, but it gives me that green light. Oh, that's small. I'm trying to find something that's big. So now when I want big bushes and shrubs, they don't show up. That's nice. That's super nice. Hang on. Yeah, something like this. Can I find one that, like, as soon as I place it down, another one shows up? That's what I want. Ugh. And this is too massive. Or I can actually even use this, although this, yeah, it's gonna do exactly what it's doing right now. Something I absolutely hate. Because this would have been perfect for down there. And yes, I do have the choice, hang on, let's see, of using tool mod. I'm just thinking, because it is a good bush. I like the texture. It's got really good texture. Okay, let me do that. I'm gonna place multiple of them, select them, and then place them downwards with tool. No, you're not it. Where is it? Is this one? Okay, cool. So let me just put the, no, it's not gonna accept. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Next one. The idea, I'm hoping what I have in mind will in fact work. I'm hoping. Here's hoping, right? Let's stay hopeful. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Oh, 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 oh. Girl, hang on. What? Now I can't see. Can't see. Okay, calm down. It's only a commercial. Right, let's bring in tool mod. Okay, who do you want? This one. And this one. That one. That one. That one. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha, hoo-ha. Okay, is that all of them? Okay, cool. So let's bring them down. My usual default. Okay, because that always gives me a rough idea of roughly how further down I might need to go. Oh, did you get left behind? No. Minus 1.5. Are they going down? I feel like they're not. Minus 2. Oh. Minus. Okay, 1.5 again, since I've already done 1.5. There we go. Okay, so the ones I think on this side probably have reached and are actually going underground, which is nice. So let's bring them back by 1. And then it's the ones from, I think, here. Okay. minus 1.5. No, 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 1. Yep, there we go. You're next. Minus 1.25 because you're slightly further up. Apparently, you need more. Minus 0.25 then. Okay, and then this one. Minus 2. Now let's go to this one's here. Let's see what we've been able to achieve. Let's click it here. Yeah, I think, oh my gosh, I can't see. Okay. Literally blocking me. There, we've got a fencing and we've got a lot of greenery, which is perfect. Sims should be able to walk out. So I'm actually going to put a gate, even if I haven't seen one. There's no proof of one, anything like that. But because there isn't one, I've got creative liberty to place whatever I think works. So in this instance, there's no metal gate. This one would be ideal, but oh, okay, perfect. Find the right color. There's no black with white. Oh, hang on. Okay, that should work. Obviously, we're going to get Rosie to test it out. And we're going to see, but she can't get to this. Oh, she can. She would have to go all the way around. But ideally, I want her to come through here. So that brings us to the door. The door that is out here. So let me find the other picture. Whoa, that one. It is this one. So this picture, look at it closely. Glass door. Okay. So it's kind of similar to the one in the front, but the one in the front is just that. And come to think of it, I can actually see the front one. It literally, you can look straight through to the front. I love that. That's kind of cool, and I don't know how safe that is IRL, if you're, there's thieves and whatnot. But okay, so that makes my job easier actually, because I'm gonna use this tall glass door. Okay, I'm trying to find. Oh, I feel like, wait a minute. Are the doors on each side? And the middle is actually not a door? Oh my gosh, yes, the middle is not a door. The doors are on each side. So that means I might have to use this and then put, so I need, oh, there's not enough doors. Oh, this is annoying. Oh, what options do I have available to me? Yeah, there's this, but it's single doors. I need 2 single doors. So it looks almost like this, but completely. Okay, think. So I know that there's this one in the short doors that's completely glass, and there's no other one that is a single door like it. What's that one? That one's a sliding door from Island Living. Interestingly enough, it has a similar aesthetic to what I'm looking at. So what I will actually do is I will use this one, and then I will put like I need the black, thank you. I'll put this one, and then I will actually use windows everywhere else to make it seem, to give the illusion, even if it's middle, but it's still doable, it's still very doable. Let's see, the question is which one. Let me start with the short windows and see which one can actually be able to be utilized. Yeah, you are massive, so you're a no. Okay, why is it that these massive ones show up when I actually need them and I didn't see them when I was needed? I don't know. Never mind. We cannot cry over spilt milk. Moving right along. How big are you? Oh, too small. I'm looking for, hang on, maybe you have some, because and they're all just tall, nothing wide. Okay, something that might be of use. That one there, I mean, it's gonna have to be of use. It seems we've got minimal choices. Yeah? Yes. Minimal choices. I mean, it's literally... Have we got... Oh, wait. Hello, Island Living. Oh. Oh. This is... Okay. I suppose it makes sense that it's identical. Makes sense. Makes sense. In the same pack. I just wish... Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna have to use that one. I was hoping to find one similar to this, but like, you know, what's the difference with that one? Okay, it's taller. It would have been ideal if it matched, but the border doesn't. Oh wait, did I just pick up the wrong one? You sure did. That one's a good one, but it was gonna be too tall. So I'm gonna have to make do with this. And then that at least gives us something close. It's not identical, but it looks kind of similar, you know? All right. Moving right along. So this particular section here, we have quickly discovered that, yeah, there is no fencing here. So we get rid of it. Actually, even this part here, there's a pot plant instead. Here, yes, but here, no. Interestingly enough. So it's got like chairs on this side and then chairs there and plants there. So what should we start with? Let me see what the plants, the flowers here have. I think I have seen... I mean, it's not quite... I could... Hang on. I think there might be something I might be able to use and just double it up. Literally merge it together. There we go. Yeah, they're for the thingy, but they're really nice. They're for the windowsill. But I do like the way they look. And I feel like they help match the aesthetic. And I literally, all I have to do is make it a bit bigger. Put it right there. Get another one. Put it right. Make it bigger as well. Put it right there. Okay, and then because it's got like some, you know, plants kind of popping out. Funny enough, something like this is what I was looking for this. Because it's like a climber. And interestingly enough, I think that's what this is in here. Kind of, sort of. Because there's little branches. So I'm going to actually use this and I'm just going to turn it around. And there. Yeah. Maybe put it at an angle to give a bit of character. Why not? Let's get the other colors as well whilst we're at it. No. This way. Yeah. There we go. And then we're going to do the same with that one. Give it some character. Give it some character. Right. Let's change the color as well again. Thank you. Thank you very much. Angle. And then we're going to take a bit of pink, whatever the color is, and bring that right there. That way it kind of matches this messy looking flowers that I see. And then the table. Okay. In regards to the table, we're just going to go outdoors because this is outdoor stuff, right? Indeed. Okay. Interestingly enough, it's got two different. I don't know why. But I'll work with that. I will work with it. Okay, so the first one looks a little bit like this, interesting enough. It's just that it's this pattern, but this design. So I will choose this one. I would choose this one. Is there white? Well, what color options are available to us? I think I'll choose this because I feel like that seems like it could be better. Okay, let me put one down because it's gonna keep adding more. I need a table. I need a table that goes with it. I feel like this one's gonna be quite decent for it. Why is the table so small? I've never understood why. I know, I get it. It's cute. It's one tile. But my gosh, sometimes I think I need just like a reasonable sized table. Are they all like, I suppose, as I guess. Oh, this has got no color options. Okay, it can stay. That's a no. Okay, so I'm gonna use this one, I guess. And then I'm gonna go ahead and place that. Where's the rest of your lot? Okay, there we go. There we go. There, done. All right, then the other table is a rectangle, and it's actually got chairs that look a little bit like this. The only thing is, have I got a longer version of this? Because that would be nice. If I can find that, and then a longer version of that, that would be absolutely perfect. Because then I can, is that from Vintage Glamour? Yeah. It's from Vintage Glamour. So it's this. This is the table. Okay, so I'm going to fashion it up. Is it silver? Okay, then we'll keep that. I'm actually going to put just 2 of them instead. I'm just going to put 2 of them. I don't know if it's going to work in the way that I think or hope it will work. Oh, I like the fact that okay, I never... Oh, wait, is this a chair? Many customers have complained that their posterior vents too much heat for most chair. It's a chair. You can go. I need a table. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use that one, to be honest, because why not? I can't, unless I can find a table that kind of has got... Okay, hang on. Okay, that's glass, and that one's glass too. So this will have to do. Just trying to think how I can place it where Sims can still be able to go around it. Okay. And then the chair. I'm just thinking. I need a chair that looks similar, even if it's not identical. So we've got this one from Get Together. That's... It feels like it's too large, but at the same time, I feel like it's the perfect one for this. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... I will keep that one. And then, so here's where I'm gonna improvise ever so slightly. And then, is there a Get to Work single chair? No. Okay, so that's where we mix and match with the Vintage Glamour ones. Interestingly enough, they're the same as this. Why wasn't this like, this should have been a table and chair. Oh, you guys are so annoying. Never mind. I'll carry on. And because it's not... Yeah, I will just let it be. Let it be, let it be. Hopefully, still be able to sit on it. And then the other one, like so. That will suffice, I feel. And there seems to be a candle on it. So let me go to this, because I know I can get a candle that can go on a tabletop. That's a candle, right? What is that actually? Oil lamp. Oh, it's an oil lamp. That's nice. Candle. Christmas candles? I don't know if that's really appropriate. Christmas. I mean, not that it's inappropriate, but it just feels a little bit too... Also, although that's nice. That one is nice. I don't think you're gonna find a candle that's actually in a proper, like, you know, the candles that you buy in shops. That's the closest we're gonna get. All right. And so that's this area pretty much sorted-ish. Okay, that gives us an idea. And I know I still have to bring stairs here to be able to go upstairs. Actually, let me do that now. Let's see what that would look like. Let us have a look to see what that would look like. So the stairs are actually like these. The stairs are literally like these. And yep, pretty much like this. Now the question is, can we get them to fit? This is interesting. How far? Okay, not that far. And I think it's double. So let me, can I have a bird's eye view? Okay, so which means I have to have the stairs somewhat like this, and then voila. And that does give us the look. Because when you look through here, I think there's literally just like a, not really an archway, just open space. So we found the stairs. Do these stairs not have railings? Because stairs just like this scare the living daylight out of me. But then again, it's because I've got vertigo maybe. So that can be problematic for me. Let me go ahead and save. How long have I been here for? Hey, Sarah. Oh, that's nice. I hope you guys had a good time together. How are you doing? I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. You didn't miss too much, Sarah. I was not meant to do a live stream today. I only came into the live stream because the pool situation was bothering me and I really wanted to fix it, and I did. As you can see, look at this. Managed to get a pool, sort out, or, make a pool that is close to the shape of the actual, kidney shape that the pool in the real house has. And I managed to put the illusion that they're oh, that's nice. So your little sister's with you. And then managed to create this illusion of stairs inside the pool. Which is absolutely amazing. So yeah. So at least we managed to get that sorted, which I'm very, very happy about. But because of the task I had to put behind putting the stairs, this pool stays put. It is not allowed to move under any circumstances whatsoever. Literally. I can't move it. So anyways, I'm currently doing the back. I've literally done the whole terrain tool at the back. We're about to plan some dinner and catch up. Oh, that's nice. That is so nice. I'm happy for you, Sarah. I'm so happy for you. So yeah, I've managed to do this bit. Managed to put the terrain tool up, put a fencing like the hedge version, which is so perfect. I honestly, I love the way the fencing like literally follows terrain. I think that's so cool. And the fact that it does that, ooh, it's giving me more ideas of what I can be able to do in some of my builds. Now the next part that I actually want to do now is the rest of the terrain. Because I want the terrain to be over and done with before I actually can go inside. So I'll see what more I can do. I'm looking at the time. Like I said, I'm not trying to, maybe at maximum I'll do an hour more or less. And then I'm going to call it a day with the stream. So basically 10 o'clock my time. It's 9 o'clock now. So that should be I should be able to get quite a bit done. So, okay, let me go through the slide and go to see, there's so much greenery. These are actually the stairs that lead to the pool. So you know what? Let me do this bit. Because this is what I was talking about yesterday. Like I saw that it kind of dips down. So it doesn't go straight down like this. There's some extra bits. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to utilize maybe one, two, these 3 tiles to create a few extra maybe, sections down that come down, because everything else I am going to have to just put greenery around it, because that's what it, as you can clearly see. So these are the stairs that come to the pool. I need to figure out what this is. It's like stone. I don't know. I have to look closely and see what's nearby. In terms of like chairs, I know the pool is literally right there. The pool is likely around right there. So the focus right now though is this. Getting that bit done. So, terrain tool. Here we go. We are getting ourselves so familiar with the terrain tool with this stream. Or with this build, should I say. Not really the stream, the build. What was I saying? Mod alert. Oh, okay. I was wondering, what is that? Okay. It's stream elements. I think all my settings are finally coming together with the stream elements. Okay, control. Whoa. This way. I might be able to do stairs and stairs and stairs, I think. I think. So let me do a bird's eye view of this so that I can see exactly where I am. Okay. There we go. And bring that down. Let's see what I've done. Okay, not much. Not much. And let's get this done. Yeah, come on. Yeah, there we go. Wow, it took a minute, didn't it? It took a minute. Oh, whoa, whoa. Why are we jumping? I think it's the mouse. There we go. Let's get this up as well. Get this all the way up. Okay, yes. I'm not worried about that bit. That's fixable. Let's move on to the next one. Let's bring it down again by 2. Obviously, minding the swimming pool being so close by and not disturbing the work that we've done with the pool already. Okay, so I'm just trying to think. Okay, so now if I go ahead and I put stairs, I think I just need the stairs need to be just like 2. Oh, girl. Huh. This is how the stairs are trying to fit. That's interesting. Can you do that? Okay. I actually want to test and see how this is going to look. Where's the rest of the stairs? So can we not put stairs? Okay. And then our stairs not, because like this the sim won't even be able to. I was hoping. Interesting. Okay, hang on. Oh, stop moving randomly. I don't think the sim will be able to come. Hang on. Rosie, come on over here, girl. In your swimming costume. Still in your swimming costume. I cannot with. Where is she? Are you coming out? Oh. Oh, she's running. Oh, that game, the game glitched for a second there. All right, Rosie, I need you to try something for me, yeah? Why are you thinking of someone's underwear? No, 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 not in the pool. Seriously. Rosie, Rosie, Rosie. And look at that, coming out of the pool. Can you go there? She doesn't even need the stairs. I am crying. This, but then again, okay, are you able to come here? Oh, so you can still use the stairs. And can you go there? Ah, thank you. All right, so go back up here. Okay. Now, can you climb up here? I know you're lying. No, you're not about to do that. Literally about to go all the way around. Okay, thank you for that, Rosie. Now, she was about to like... Okay, so which means I have to use... I've figured out exactly how to do. I'm going to do a similar thing that I did here. So, I'm going to take this, right? Let's see where this is going. Okay, I'm going to reduce this. Is it 1 tile? Good. And then taking your leave now. All right, sis. Yeah, it's like 11 o'clock your time now, isn't it? It's 11 o'clock your time. You have to prepare for a new day, new week ahead. No, thank you for coming by, sis. Have yourself a good night. God bless and love you. Right, let's bring there. Let's see. Ooh, hang on. Is this, hang on. Okay, let's see. What level is that one? That's that one. So if I bring it up 1, it's that. So if I do that for that bit there, just that bit there. That's all I need. Just step by step. I hate the fact that it's not showing me the thing. Hello? Is it? Am I still on the same? No, I'm not. But, or maybe I am. Hang on. Let me take it back up one. I'm a little confused as to what it's doing right now. Because only when I get the steering or the steps of it correct will I know. I think the reason why it's doing this because of the stairs, maybe. Yeah, let's figure this out together. Okay, that is on that level. I need the next one to be on. Yeah. Okay, now we're talking. So if I do this, control down, down, up one. This is what I want. Yeah. So why we not? There we go. This should work now. Okay, and then if I do that and I bring that up by one, bring that there. Nope. Nope, you're not doing that. There. Interesting. It's like it's digging a deeper hole. Even if it's supposed to be coming back up. But the whole point here is to actually be able to add stairs up there too. That's the general idea. Let's bring that up so that, oh, it was really, there we go. Cover that. Okay. And then if we bring that down here, and bring it up. Take that down. I feel like, are these on the same level? No, they're not, right? Okay. And then go back up here and bring that up. Because otherwise it's going to bother me if I don't straighten that. Okay. All the way here. So even if the sides are not perfect, the idea is that I'm going to be covering it anyways, right? That is the idea. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now, as for the sides, let me do the same for this sides actually. Because I saw she was able to kind of like, okay, so this, okay, let's get that side in as well a little bit. Okay, and then bring that up and then create that bit there. Okay, and then down here, since we've been here, let's bring that down like this, I guess, to make it easy. And then bring it down a bit more. That's it. That is it. And okay, get rid of that. Messy as it looks, I think it will allow me the room to do what it is that I need to do. One of the things being adding stairs, although I feel like this is still not working the way I wanted to, because she still won't be able to. That the other option is I want to be able to add another set of stairs. If I can be able to do that, now that would help a lot. Now, why won't it let me, even if it's like a 2-step? I mean, the other option, hang on, let me see something real quick. The other option would be, how big are you? Oh, you're massive. You're massive. No, no, no. I don't want anything that's gonna get in the way. There we go. I had to think of a way. Okay, so now I can actually be able to get the terrain tool and using the same, bring it up a bit so I can get this to cover a little bit of this. I want it covered in a similar fashion. Hello? That's it. There. Much, much better. So now I think this should allow for climbing up and down, but also it should give us the room to be able to do the whole stair thing. Now we need stairs that look kind of outdoorsy. Oh, these are tidy stairs though. There's a basic wooden, just I think the only ones that are, is these or these. Or maybe even these, to be honest. Even if I use them for indoors. No, no, no. They need to look wood. I mean, like stone. These are tidy, but sturdy stairs, yeah. We don't want sturdy. Let me see what these ones look like, perhaps. Okay, I think these from Get Together might be the better alternative. Okay, so now before I actually start to do stuff, I need to test. Can you go here? Turn around. Turn around. Thank you. And then can you go up here? And now this is making me think, if these stairs are there, I actually don't need to keep these ones. I do not need to keep these ones. And then all I have to do is flatten this bit there. Literally. Because if the surface allows for easy, you know, getting down easily, then I might as well make the most of that. Even if it's uneven, that's the whole point. Let's see, can she come down here? Go here. Perfect. Yes. Victory is mine. All right. We've made progress. We've literally gotten what we needed to achieve. Okay, so which means I can now be in a position to get stones and bits and pieces. Let's go. This is where I think stones that are kind of like flat. The question is something like, definitely not that. Something like this that can just be made smaller. I think that will work. Thank you, Shay. Thank you very much, Shay. Let's see. Let me put daylight because I actually can't see much. There we go. Let me, oh, yes, I need that actually down there and to sink right all the way in. I do. How's that? Okay, not that one. So I'm gonna have to keep repeating this one for a bit to just get it to work in the way. Reduce in size, please. There. No. There we go. And minimize, turn around, get down, and then use 9. Let's see how far. Ooh. Ah, come on, stop it. There we go. Actually, this should stay this way, reduced, and then like, oh, no. Yeah, I like that because then I can add more there. The whole point is to create this, hang on, no, maybe not so, is it 9? Where is it? Dude! Please stop skipping. There, where it's not too high. All right, do the same here. Oh, I want it down there like that, but like, oh, wait. Hopefully, soon she'll still be able to go through it, even with some stones in the way, because that's the idea, for it to have that nature vibe about it. Bring it up a bit. Jeez, guys. Oh, this is torture. This is torture! Stop! My goodness. You will not let me leave, will you? No. Oh my gosh. Press 9 and then you do your thing. Stop it, please. No! Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? Stay there. Because what we're not going to do is that. Okay? Move into... That's it. As a matter of fact, here, come. Let's duplicate you. Yep. Put you to real work now. Put you to work. Let us how's that? I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate it to this side. Oh, this is perfect. And then yep, we're gonna do that one so that I can actually move it in a bit more. That one too. No, that one. That one. Thank you. That one. Actually, I think I need a stone right there. Let's let go of that. Let us get that. Oh, wait a minute. Let me find out that looks good like this. What? Can you do the same this side? Yeah. Although I feel like I need to maybe reduce it a little bit. Not elevate. Scale. 1 is the max. So I'm going to reduce it to not half the size, but 0.75. Then bring it in so I can merge with the others. Good. Because I've got more to add. This works out so well. I love it. Can I use 9 for this? Yes. And whilst 2 mode is still activated, and I love that. Yes, indeed. I do indeed. This is working out so well. Don't you just love it when a plan comes together? What did they used to say that? The A-team? Don't I just love it when a plan comes together? Okay, with this one, I'm gonna just do this and then elevate Okay, I'm actually okay with it kind of having a bit of walls up there because, like I said, I can't fully see everything that's there. So me using this is literally my go-to to try and make it at least minus 0.5. That's it. And I'm gonna put another one right here. Oh, yes, stay right there. Right there. And I think I might be able to, what do these look like? Oh, they're too like gross. How about you? Too smooth. I like the fact that these look rough. I feel like that adds a bit of the depth that we need, or just the, I don't know, it's the texture. Okay, the texture is nice. I like the texture. Okay, so they have, yeah. Let's get rid of that for now. Now I have to, I'm gonna go and get shrubs and bushes and, you know, grass, because it's literally a mixture, right, of bushes and shrubs and whatnot. Oh, this one's actually a nice one. Yeah. It's a fine combination. This is the part where you just like go to town. A fine little combination. Yeah. Maybe a pretty looking plant here and there. That's massive. Are you massive too? I figured as much. You can come here because you're kind of pretty. So let's, because you're closer to this side as well. So okay. If you're floating, I'm gonna have to change that. Okay, you're not. Good. I have to put more because literally I can't color this. So why is this one like this? This is so funny. I think it's good for things like this, but the fact that it's so flat, it's so 2D. It is so 2D. That's what I find hilarious about it. Okay, this can come again. Yeah, another. Yeah, that's fine. I'm actually okay with that. There. The fact that I can raise it without too much difficulty is what I like about it. I don't have to even use 9. I just have to press on the Alt key. That's it. Love that. Love that. Okay, so here and over here. Ooh, stop jumping. I think it's this that's causing it. Yeah, but it's fine. It's still workable. It's still something that can be worked with. That's the beauty. That is the beauty. Let me see. I haven't gone down for... Oh, not you. You're like the alien plants, aren't you? Are you not? Bit of grass. Let go of whatever you've touched. And obviously some of the items are not fully, you know, debug, because I've literally scrolled down now to the stuff that's not debug, but stuff that actually costs in game, which is fine. Interestingly enough, so far we've only used 300,000, because isn't it that I only gave Rosie 2 million simoleons? So the fact that we've built the structure, yes, the furniture, obviously when it comes, yeah, that's gonna likely be costly. Hello. There's literally grass up here. And hello. Trying to make it look as identical as possible, and then I need a few more stones there, but it can't be the big ones. I have to get the small ones, but I hope I can find the small ones that have got a bit of good texture about them. Wow, they're so wide up, spread apart, and so are they. Oh my goodness. Oh, these are so large. They're either too large or too spread apart. I just want, like, the ones, see, this is a no. It's an absolute no. Hang on. Yeah. So I might have to use the same. That's a coral one. These are like pebbles. Oh, these are cute. I wish I could have them in a different color. See, this is nice because I like the fact that it's kind of like, I can easily just do something like this. It's a shame. Hang on. Yeah, that'll do. Where is it? Reduce it in size. And then just bring it here. Okay, trying to make this work. Come on. What else? What else? I mean, there's these, which I can literally just change the colors, I suppose, to match. But I hate the fact that I have to keep going back to get more. That's the part I don't like about these. That's why I was trying to get like those that are longer, because they literally cover more ground. And yes, I can always resize them. That's a thing. Oh, hang on. That can go there. I think I can put another one here, perhaps. Some normality, but I still see this bit's there. I want stones right there. Right, let's see. There. Zoom in, thank you. I don't want them to be the same. No. There. Okay, so I'm just going to cover the edges, because that was actually bothering me as well. So that was a bit of a bother. It was indeed. Ooh. Nah. A meteorite. I don't think we want to do that. I don't think we want to put a meteorite. We don't know what might happen with this game being always so unpredictable. It's an unnecessary risk. That's all I can say. Right, let's bring some flowers. Oh, yes, a bit of grass. Bit of grass. Don't let nobody. Different grass types, I see. Yeah. I think I actually like this one because I feel like that helps cover this up more. It's a bit of a grassy area, isn't it? It's a bit of a grassy area. And oh, are we floating? Oh gosh. We're not trying to float, guys. Guys. So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid. Yeah? We're not trying to float. We can put that there, because that works with the rest of the plants. And we can even put some here, because we're not going to be able to cover this side either. So we can literally put that there. Oh gosh, that one just goes straight. That's fine. We've lost absolutely nothing. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I actually love this. Let's save that time. Okay. I've got about 15 minutes. Oh, is that where it went? Did I add this grass there? Okay, let's just push it in a little bit. It's a bit much. I think I want them to, yeah, that there. I'm trying to make them pop out in like certain sections. Because I feel like that looks more natural. And then I need to actually get the that. Too much. Let's soften that, shall we? And then let's try that again. Because I'm doing this, but still, in accordance to the way it's looking on the picture, right? It's all technically it's cemented technically. So really and truly, I have to actually come and retrieve this. Let's bring back the hardness, yes. Actually, no, soften it, because then I want it, the edges to not be so harsh. Yeah. I want it to have that natural transition between the rocks. So it looks like the dirt is gonna come from them. I think that's important. Now, I'm not aware. Obviously, I might have to fix that, but for now, this is literally how it is. That bit there, I need that to kind of match. So I'm gonna find, I'm sure something from Get to Work that kind of matches this. We should be able to get everything to match accordingly. And then what we'll do is, if we cannot see what's on this side, we might maybe add something there. To just kind of like fill up the space, perhaps. So for now, I'm just doing this. Okay. I know that there. There we go. That at least has got like a natural tone about it. I think I need to move this grass to the side a little bit. Yeah. I think I need a bit of grass down here. Hang on, go back. How does that one look? Why is that one so dry? Ooh, yeah, something like this. Let's put more than one. And another around here. Yeah. Now, what we want to do next, okay, is when it's dark, this is literally dark. So, we want to make it look pretty, do we not? So let us go to the outdoor lights and see what we can do to make this look pretty. All right, let's see. How do these look? Ooh, wait a minute. I like the way this looks. Hang on, we'll put you right there. And another one right there. And then, ha ha ha. I want them to literally go along the stairs. Hang on, where's the control 9? Control 9. Did I turn it around by accident? That was not the intention. Let me get to this stair. Yeah. Oh, okay. Did we? Okay. That was not the plan, but okay, bring it down then. I mean, if you're gonna be this way. Okay, there we go. No. I want it to. Come on. Work with me. There. And then another one up here. Okay, it's raising on its own. That's even better for me. Bring it up. Up. Do not move. Stay put. And then, come on. I like that. And then this can actually come right there. Because I do want them to kind of almost blend into the stones. There. Look at that. And now you've got a lit up staircase. No one's going to be tumbling down the stairs. So that part is kind of alleviated. Put one down there. Right through there. Yep. Another. Right through there. And another. Right there. Just to illuminate, because they actually tend to, they illuminate the light, the plants, which is amazing. Let's get one right in this corner then. Do not dare jump because you've seen the foundation. Voila. Lights. And there was light. Now I want to put, I can easily put this here by doing this, right? But I feel like that's not what I want on there. So instead, I'm gonna look for another. Oh, this is nice actually. This is perfect. Just something else that kind of goes with the aesthetic, you know what I mean? And bring another one and bring up all the way here. Voila. Then I can literally do the same here, although that needs to apparently go down because I don't know why. Okay, why are you even? Okay, that was so strange. Use the Alt key, I suppose. Oh, do not. You're being mean. Let's bring it down. Let's see how far it goes. Okay, that's weird. When it's there, it wants to just pop all the way up. Oh, it's because of the foundation. Oh, you're being annoying. You're being ever so annoying. Let me put it here. It's fine. If you want to be this way, fine. I will use... That is perfectly fine. I will use tool to bring you down. That is perfectly fine. 0.5. How far do we go with that? Okay. Another one. Was that one then? Oh, sugar. Did I just do? There. Yep, that will have to do. It was so little. And... Ah, too far. Bring it back up. Oh, where's it go? Where did it go? Seriously. 1.75. Bring it back up then. Okay. Okay, did I take it up to the sky? It's not in the sky, is it? Because, hang on. Since it's already toggled, there you are. Yeah. You thought you could escape me. Let's bring you here. Do you know what? I just realized I can actually do the same with every one of them. Literally. Lift them up from their position and just tap the section where I want them to be. Literally. There. Yep. Let me, because I want that one to be positions better, so I can just literally bring it there. And then I can just duplicate one to come on here. Voila. There. Do I need another? You know what? Let me put another one here. Just for the sake of having fun with this feature. And then let me actually put one here. And another maybe here. Ooh. Okay. You need to be right there. Thank you. Let's duplicate one here. And then, because it seems to be having problems with... there we go. And toggle. Alright. There. And we've got some light along the way. Now I need to cover this time. Okay, I've got a few minutes. I want to cover this section. And then I want to test Rosie going up the stairs in hopes that this actually does work. Whew. What can I cover it with? Now, those other stones did indeed work. Now, have I seen what this section really looks like? Let's see. I actually don't think I have. See, this is... Can you see? I've put the... This is literally mirroring similar. Obviously, it's not identical. But this is literally what we've recreated. What you're looking at here is what you're seeing in the picture here when you zoom in. So it's not identical, but... And the pool is quite close. So, not bad, eh? Not bad at all. Which way, which direction? Hang on, let me go back this way because I think the picture I'm looking for might be this way. Is there a section? So this is there. And it seems, yeah, there's that driveway, but again, there's terrain that kind of... See the bit of the tree that you're seeing here? Right? Here? This bit of the tree that you're seeing here, it's literally this tree. So there's literally terrain that actually goes up a little bit here, it seems. And I think it might slightly connect with the terrain here. By the looks of things, it slightly connects. Because even if you see that, I think there's a wall, I don't know, but something along these lines, because this is definitely a driveway and this is a garage where the cars go in. So that we know this for a fact. What I am trying to figure out is I want to find the section where I can see this a little bit clearly and I can figure out roughly what might be there. Okay, so there's this one. This is the one that helped me understand, like, oh, so this section actually looks like this. That's how I was able to create. I need light there too as well. Let me... There. Okay. So, looking at it, it seems it's very similar to what I did with the side where the pool is, where I had to have stones. Okay, that's fine. We're going to do exactly that. we are going to do exactly that. So let's zoom in. So this is what we're trying to establish. Something similar to this. And it seems there's some railings as well. Well, technically, because there's no stairs, I can't put railings. However, I did put this. And maybe I might be able to pull off putting a fence, although I doubt it at this angle. I don't know if... Oh no, I was able to do that one. So I might be able to put another one at the top. And I think I might be able to use this one instead, even if... where is it? One that's not too high. This would have been good if it wasn't a rope. Maybe that, because that looks very similar to what I'm looking at. So let's see. Yeah. Oh. Let's undo that. Because I want to make sure that I follow. Now here, ooh, it goes down like this. Okay. Let's see. Let's see how far it goes. Interesting, and it connects with the other fence. Who would have thought that you can do this in The Sims? But I'm actually gonna leave it like this, to be honest, because I feel like, yeah, I feel like this is better. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the stones. The question is, I wish I could just get something like this and just barricade, but I can't do that. And if this stone was like capable of being a lot smaller, it would have been easier one, because the simple reason that it's higher, like, you know, it's more vertical. But it's fine, I can still use these ones. No, where's the one that I was using before? No, this is not what where was the one that I was using? I like the texture of that one. I want that specific texture. There you are. And I think it's high enough to be able to give us what we need, but I have to size it down a little bit in order to achieve that. Yeah. So I'm gonna put it up like this purposely. No, you know it. Where is it? I keep... There we go. Pay attention to where it is, girl. Pay attention. Okay. Because then the idea is I'm gonna bring it down afterwards. I might have to duplicate it and stuff like that as well. But I think by the time I'm done with this, it's time to end the stream, which is perfectly fine. Okay. So now let me grab all of them with tool mod. Alt, elevate. Go to -0. I'm actually gonna do 7. Yeah. And then I'm gonna use this, move them forward a little bit. I'm gonna grab that one to move it forward on its own. That one, move it forward and this way a little bit. Because then the patch sections I can literally always make up with yeah, there we go, with like flowers and plants in that. But let me get another one. Okay, that way I can, yep. I think if I do this, it's gonna go up, but if I do this, it's gonna go down. But obviously it's coming up this way. Oh, it's super elevated, but I need to go all the way in. That's it. And then down. Minus. Okay, now I can actually use that to bring it up ever so slightly. There. And then I can use that, since it's the same size, I can use that to cover certain areas. Oh, it keeps duplicating them over there. I don't want them to go there though. There we go. So I think I've created multiple tiny ones over here, which is fine by me, because then I get to have many I can just click on and place elsewhere. Okay, I didn't make that many. Okay, I thought I made loads, because the way it was acting like I had loads that I was making. So weird. I can put one here. Can I not? Come on. There. That way. Can I have... I need more. Can I grab that? Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's... I don't know whether it's made more or not. Let me just toggle. Do this and then see what I pick up. Nope. There's nothing there. Escape. As for over here though. Okay. Escape. Ooh, add it up. They're actually sitting pretty decently, funny enough, even if these ones are kind of floating. That's something that can easily be alleviated. Is this... oh, why is this stone so big? It would have been perfect. Okay, that's fine. We'll find a workaround. We will indeed find a workaround. Okay. I think this one will be the perfect workaround. Oh, now this wasn't showing the other day when I did this. Or did I? Never mind. We're not trying to play with that one. Minus 0 0.75. Honestly, if I do this, I think it will move as well. Move down. Move it this way, because I feel like this and this. There we go. And I feel like I'm gonna put like a tree. So if I can find a tree, I need a bushy tree, but a short one. Is that possible? Bushy, short, short, bushy. Ooh. It is a tree. It is bushy. But it is massive. But I do like the way it just... oh, that is actually really nice. I need now something for down there. What can I put down there? Oh, come on. Give me something. Something to work with. Yeah, even a log or something would be good, actually. To be honest. Even a log will work perfectly fine. What's this? Loads of... okay. These are loads of... ooh, wait a minute. If I can still use them, even if they're small. I mean, this is perfect. Makes for a good cover-up. That tree's there. Now I'm going to use the same method that I used for the other one. Back at it again with this beautiful real house inspired house. Yes, indeed. As a matter of fact, this is the last bit that I'm doing for tonight. And I'm going to be calling the stream to an end. However, I don't know if you remember me struggling with the pool yesterday. I managed to find a workaround, hence me doing the stream. Because as soon as I figured it out, I was like, oh my gosh, yes. I want to do the stream so that I can fix... no, the house itself is not finished. However, I got to fix the pool situation. But I will show you the improvements that I was able to make. But how has been your day, Oceans of Spiders? I hope your day has been good. Your Sunday's been lovely and you're ready for the new week ahead. And bring that in. Put that. I'm actually happy that even if today's stream was not a very long stream, I actually got to do exactly what I came to do, which was basically fix the pool. And that makes me happy. I'm well chuffed. The pool situation, I can't wait. 8 a.m. Ah, you just woke up. Well, good morning. Good morning and happy Monday to you. Happy Monday to you. So I think I'll put that here because I think that will look pretty. Where did I get that one from? Because I feel like that's a nice little bush. Wait, where's the other one like it? I want the one that I just got. Hang on. I feel like sometimes when I move things, it scrolls. That's not the one, but I mean, I can still use it. It's not that one, yeah, because that one's got all those extra colors. Definitely not you. It wasn't you. Hello? Hello? Ah, there it is. There it is. Yeah, because I like the way it's kind of flat almost as well. So it works out perfectly for this edge. There, to the corner. There we go. So you can go. You don't belong. Yeah. There's a whole lot of grass, but this kind of makes it work. And then as for here, I'm going to apply some of these. Let me see. I don't know if this will work, but let me see. Let me test it out. I don't think so. That's a lot of blue. The blue flowers. I like the fact that there's something about it where when putting it down, it like kind of just lays flat. But look, when you zoom out, look at that. It's actually a lot more colorful. There's a lot more color, which is kind of cool, and I love that. And there's colorfulness going on all here, which is so pretty. I don't mean to make this a gender thing, but so my house looks like trash, and I've contentedly in the game. My female friends who play this game always have beautiful and immaculate houses. I think that is the general thing. I think that is the general thing. I think even in real life, it's not. I guess that's just the way God made us. I don't know how else to explain. Even if there are men who are capable of making like immaculate houses and things like that, I think women are more wired to be homemakers. So as a result, it's a natural ability almost, I think, if that makes sense. And I think that's probably why. That is probably why. Right, let me add this. I think I want to add that over here. Just make it look really pretty. Really pretty. There. And then this part, I have to figure out, like, because this is what we're looking at, guys, okay? Can you see? Obviously, I'm making it slightly different, slightly prettier than the one in real life. I think I'm gonna add some really colorful flowers right here. Oh, you're small, aren't you? That's fine though. I can mix you up. Women tend to show more appreciation towards the house and treat it as a nest, but enough with me bringing up that wacko subject. No, don't worry about it. It's not, honestly, I think all subjects, this is how I see the world, right? Any subject is an easy subject for people to discuss, even if it might appear to be a jarring subject or a subject that some people might consider to be either political or, a difficult one or whatever. I feel like it all depends on the emotional intelligence of the people having said subject. If people have the emotional intelligence to be able to have a conversation, even if they don't agree, but still be respectful, right, without having to be made to feel like they have to conform to whether it's someone's beliefs, etc., I feel like no subject should ever really be off limits. The only reason why certain subjects seem off limits is because people do not, at this day and age, maybe it's because of social media, I really don't know, there is a huge lack of emotional intelligence to be able to handle different and what they perceive to be difficult discussions, if that makes sense. That's why for me, I don't really shy away from any subject of discussion, whether it's politics, faith. I mean, I'm a born again Christian. I never shy away from that. I stand my ground. Do I try to make other people feel bad for it? Definitely not. Hey, Zilko Studio, thank you. Is it Zilk Studio? Zilk Studio, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like when people are not looking to feel hurt based on their own, because every single person in this world has had some kind of trauma, some bigger than others, but it doesn't negate other, just because your trauma has been bigger than the other person, it should never negate another person who's been through trauma, even if it's minor in comparison, right? And I think if people can have that understanding of saying, yes, we've all been through a certain level of trauma. We just have to meet each other halfway if we're going to discuss something. I feel you can talk about anything without people getting like heated and people getting personal, people being combative or defensive. I think you can still put your point across on something you believe in, whether it be strongly or lightly, or you're an ally for, without being defensive, without being attacking other people. It's still possible. I feel like if we can be able to do that more, you'll find that there's less ignorance and there's more understanding. That's how I see it. So let me save this real quickly and show you what I've done. So at least I've done this bit. So guys, we're going to be obviously bringing the stream to a close. As you can see, the house is still very much empty, but we've put something inside the house. Stairs. Stairs. Aren't we amazing? We've put stairs. I think the stairs must be very proud of themselves. They're the first bit of furniture in the house. So I don't know why that's made me chuckle. I still have to because obviously if I go into build mode, if I go into live mode, let me see how this will look. We'll see. I might add a bit of color there in the next stream. We never know. But I've removed the grid so you can see fully. Let me put all the walls up. There we go. So this is what I've been able to achieve. As you can see, the pool, if you recall, the original pool looks like, hang on, let me go, I've gone to the beginning of the slide. Let me go through the slide. No, there. The original pool looks like this, right? Or should I find the one that's actually the pool on its own? Not that one. The one that actually gives a proper view of the pool. It's a lot of pictures to go. There we go. As you recall, the original pool looks like so. Let me give you bird's eye view. Like this. So this is the closest, at least, we've been able to get. I know, right? The peanut shape is kind of like similar to the kidney shape of the real pool, right? So at least this gives us something close. And if you've noticed like on the stairs that the pool has, so I use tables to be able to recreate stairs. They're not functional, clearly, but it actually gives it, at least close feature. And then there is the section that we had to tackle, which is the stairs that lead to the actually I didn't put the flooring for that. Let me stone. Which one is it? There is a stone that's kind of close there. This is the closest I think I'll be able to get. Oh no, that one. There we go. That's the closest. Or maybe that one. No. I think it's that one. And I think it's this color maybe even. No, wait. Am I confusing myself? That one. That's too dark. No, the original one I think was fine. Make up your mind. Okay, I'm stopping here. So, Thank you very much. It looks strikingly lifelike. Has your friend seen the prog? She has. She has. She was in the stream earlier on, and she's so excited. Let me see, if it create the house, or is it sort of a surprise? No, 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 it's not a surprise at all. I did tell her that I was going to make the house, and I did say initially it was going to be a speed build. And then as time went by, I realized, you know what, even if I know exactly how to go about making it roughly, I think I figured, let me just put it as part of a series for a live stream, because that way people get to see the progress, and I don't get bored as well in the process. So with the oh, I've gone to the actual specs of the house. Let me go back, because I think that is when do you come back to play Sims next? Maybe I might come back tomorrow. I'll see, because I've got work in the morning, and then depending on how busy it gets and if I feel tired, you know, that sometimes can have an effect. And then I'll see, but I'm hoping tomorrow, because I do want to finish this. Want to finish this week. That's the plan. The plan is to get this house done and complete this week. So my assumption is maybe a couple of more streams should be allow me to, because this today's was a very short stream, but a couple of more long streams should allow me to be able to actually complete the house, God willing. God willing. But as you can see, I was trying to recreate this. Obviously, I have to properly zoom in, right? And so this is this section. If I use tab mode, you can be able to see. So this is literally what we have been able to achieve so far. So not bad. So this is to literally make it look like the stairs that are coming towards the pool and all the greenery that's all around it. And I think we've kind of somewhat nailed it. I think. I hope. And which other bit did we work on today? So it was the pool, and then it was this section, honestly, and then obviously the back end here. Because through scrutinizing and analyzing, I realized, ooh, calm down, calm down, calm down. Ooh, it bounces around so much. I realized that, hang on, I was like, wait, I looked at this section. That's how I was able to put the stairs. If you see the stairs there, these are the stairs, but it's if you're looking at it from this angle. So if I zoom in so you can see, because obviously you guys are seeing a tiny picture. See that? It's basically looking at the stairs from this angle, which has helped me determine to say, ah, I see. So there's a through and through where you can, when you're in the front, you can see all the way through to the back because of the glass doors and windows and stuff. And then the next room up, there's like a lounge section. And then afterwards, it's what we're looking at right now. This, the kitchen, is actually here. Because when you look at another picture, then you get to see there's the chairs there that look straight through, and you can literally see the kitchen. So that has actually helped me determine roughly what the floor plan actually looks like. Because that's the part I was really nervous about. I said, I do not have a floor plan. How on earth am I going to pull this off? But to be able to actually figure it out through pictures is amazing. Love the rugged, elevated, rocky terrain, bracketing either side of that staircase thing leading to the pool. Thank you. Oh, very nice. The interior will be challenging to recreate, but you got this. I got this. I've got this. I pray that I got this. I pray the game will have the furniture that will kind of almost mirror. You know what I mean? Because that's always the other bigger challenge, is the game itself having at least the right amount of furnishing that you can be able to utilize. So where's that bit? I'm trying to find. There it is. So this is the front entrance. Okay, so this is this bit. As you can see, hence I ended up using this door because it's similar. And then, oh, back to the pool. This part actually helped me see how this part should be. Because I was like, oh, so there is a door. Because I didn't know there was a door. So I was able to see these stairs, which is those stairs there. If you just look through the glass. And then there's literally a staircase. So I'm going to have to figure out, because there's a wall, I think, next to it. And this staircase goes all the way upstairs. So I was able to see that. But it seems also there's a dining room around here. So I actually did find myself feeling like MacGyver, like literally figuring out the pieces. Where is that section? Hang on. There's a section that allowed me to see the back end. Hang on. Let me move slowly. Maybe I moved too fast. Let me go back. Here we are. So this part is in fact here. So that's how I was able to determine, like, oh, I see, because I could see the stairs and I knew the stairs were coming in a particular direction. And when I saw that they're coming this way, and I could see from far, I don't know if you can notice, that's the door, that's the front door. And literally similar to the way you see it now if you do that. So it's literally the same thing. So I was like, okay, so I can actually be able to do that. So that's when I saw that that level patio comes straight onto the grass. And I thought, oh, wait. So the actual fencing only covers there. And then there, the sim actually can, it comes straight to the grass. So that's how I had to, reusing the terrain tool, bringing it all the way up here. And then obviously using whatever furniture I could find that, closely matches. I was able to kind of add that and that. And then even the plants, I kind of did a bit of MacGyvering, because obviously these ones look like they're dying. So I figured, let me make it cute and colorful. And yeah, and what I've done with the terrain too is I've made it slope down slowly so that Sims can still be able to climb up without any issues. So as you can see, it can literally just goes down ever so slightly, and they should be able to come down up here and then go through. So yeah, so that's what we worked on. And this is actually a fence, so at least it adds that extra protection, but also saves me time having to add like extra bushes. So yeah, that's kind of like what we worked on today. Nothing else really, we didn't touch anything else. It was literally the terrain at the back, the greenery there, added a bit of fencing, obviously that fencing there, added this whole section there, and obviously the pool, decorated the pool, made sure it had lights inside so that when we do the night view, the idea is everything should look pristine. Look at that. So thank you very much. Thank you, Oceans of Spiders. So yeah, that, guys, is pretty much us. Let me press save again, because you never know with this game, you always have to save and save and then save and then save again, just to be on the safe side. And so let me just, as I'm trying to close the game. So guys, honestly, I want to thank you so much, everybody that has come through today. I appreciate every single one of you, from Stephanie to Shay to Rosie, Oceans of Spiders, Sarah, because I know you're chilling with your sister out there. I appreciate you. Sage, thank you for coming, because I know Sage was excited. It's like, I finally made it. Thank you. And anyone else who's been passively watching, I really appreciate you coming on this journey of building, because building does require a lot of patience, so it's not easy. But otherwise, guys, I just want to leave you a quick word of the day, which is basically from the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 18, that says, "Open thou mine eyes, that I may behold wondrous things out of thy law." So it's basically saying, when you're walking in life and you're literally just navigating life, it's okay. You can literally ask God. This is David actually speaking to God, if I remember very well. If it's not David, it was Moses, where basically he's asking God to kind of like guide his path and show him the way, like open his eyes, and basically be able to live in accordance to God's will, which we know as a Christian, I believe God's will is the perfect way that puts less harm towards you, but also less harm around the people around you. And so this verse is encouraging us to basically seek God, to open our eyes, and opening our eyes not just to be able to know where to go, but also to be able to be alert of any dangers that are around us. And so yeah, I just want to leave you that word to say, you can take every worry and care that you have to God, so that he can help guide your path, help you. If you're applying for a job and you're nervous, you can pray and say, open my eyes, guide me, is this the right way that I should go? If you have got I don't know, you're starting a new relationship and you're not sure and you're a bit nervous, you can pray to God about it. If you are a new mom or a new parent, you're trying to buy a house, pretty much anything, especially when it comes to difficult decisions that you're nervous about, you can pray about them and ask God to kind of reveal to you if it's the right decision that you're making, because only he can be able to give you the wisdom that he has. Or his wisdom is basically, unlimited. And what better way to have wisdom than to tap into the one that gives unmerited wisdom, right? Otherwise, guys, I wish you a blessed rest of the day. And for Oceans of Spiders, who's already in Monday, I pray that you have a beautiful and wonderful Monday and a productive day. I pray that you are safe and that you are protected. And everyone out there, I pray that you have a safe and amazing and productive week ahead. Otherwise, from myself and Rosie in her new dream home, I bid you a good night.